Today, guys, I'm going to talk about the biggest scam I've ever seen in the financial service industry. I can't believe this shit happened. I noticed this when I was a young man just started in financial services. I wasn't even licensed. I started at a boiler room outside of Detroit, cold calling, unlicensed, studying during the day, cold calling at night. It was horrible, the things I saw. One of them, people lost tons of money. They lost everything. What the brokers would call it is the double house theory. The double house theory goes as follows. You have your house, you've been paying down the mortgage for years and years, decades and decades. What's that money doing there for you? It's doing nothing. It's just sitting there. Now, in 2006, houses would go up a few percent every year. The stock market was going up a few percent every year. What? You could say on average the market would go up 7% a year. Houses were going up 4 to 6% every year. I might have those numbers wrong, but that's what they would tell clients. So you have stock market going up and houses going up, but the money sitting in your house is doing nothing. So let's take a loan from your house and put it in the fucking stock market. And that's what they do. They'd mortgage their client's house, put the money in A-share mutual funds. They'd say, hey, your house is going to grow. You can you can have a tax benefit from the mortgage on your house, and you're going to put the money in a growth mutual fund. So it's like you're going to have two houses growing at the same time. And clients would actually do this shit. Can you believe this? Now, what all happened in 2008, 2009? It all went to shit, and it resulted in tons of lawsuits. This firm got sued so much, everyone was getting sued there. Now, the firm is still in existence. I'm not going to mention what it is, but it's on the outskirts of Detroit City. And they were getting sued left and right. But these clients lost everything during this '08 crash. My friend I went to college with, we both started at this firm because this firm recruited heavily at my college, actually. And we were studying for the Series 7 together. And I remember going to his parents' house and studying. Now, I passed the 7, he didn't. But I remember his house was in Warren, Michigan. If you know anything about Warren, Michigan, it's a shithole. It's filled with shitty houses and factory workers. There's no real money there. It's just hardworking people that have been there for decades, saving into their house, and that's all they have. And as he described his house, a shitbox. Well, in 2008, it became a worthless shitbox because he let the senior brokers at this firm convince his parents to invest by pulling money out of their house and putting it in the stock market. His parents lost everything. I feel so bad for the people this happened to. I luckily had no part in it. I was not licensed. Once I got my Series 7, I got the hell out of there. But not before. They made me call everybody I know and try to book meetings. Now, half the time I was calling unlicensed, but they even told me, hey, get your parents in here. We should mortgage their house and put it in a mutual fund. And I was like, dude, you know what? I think I'm out of here. So shortly after I got my 7, I got the hell out of there. But it was horrible to see what happened to everybody and how this firm handled it. It was complete bullshit. So be extra cautious investing with these small firms. You can tell when the financial advisor is desperate. And you should have some basic knowledge on investing and know that mortgaging your house for any investment is stupid. Don't do it. I know they're still doing it to this day. I know there's firms across the country that are still doing this. So be very careful and avoid this biggest scam I've ever seen in the financial service industry. Thanks, guys. I hope you learn from these people's mistake.